Of China, Bloomberg tonight reporting President Biden will be speaking to China's President Xi on Thursday. This marks the fifth call between the two leaders since Biden took office. It comes ahead of a much talked about but still unplanned visit to Taiwan by Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Now, China's Ministry of Defense sending an ominous warning tonight that Speaker Pelosi should cancel her trip, saying China's military would, quote, resolutely defend national sovereignty if faced with external forces encouraging Taiwanese independence. Today, National Security Council spokesman John Kirby telling reporters, quote, this is one of the most consequential bilateral relationships in the world. This is the kind of relationship tending that President Biden believes strongly in doing, even in relationships where he has significant differences. There is value in keeping the lines of communication open. Well, retired Air Force Special Operations Commander Major Glenn Ignacio joins us now. He spent more than 2 decades dealing with Asia Pacific threats. Thank you so much for being here.
Nice to be back with you. Thanks.
So can we get your opinion on all of this? We've been going back and forth about whether Nancy Pelosi should be going. If you were advising here, should she make the trip to Taiwan?
If that's what she wants, if that's what the Taiwanese government wants, absolutely. The one thing that I always avoid, and again, I've always made in my contract with you guys, is not to be political, but we can't take an act of appeasement, which is just appeasing China. Look, this is between the United States government officials, and Taiwan. If they want to visit, we should have visited. Now, when they visited Ukraine, we didn't ask Russia for permission, and they're in an active role with Ukraine. So why do we have to wait for China to give us permission? We should not appease them. We should not give them even the inkling that they have an ability to control our narrative or our objectives, especially in the Indo Pacific realm.
Well, are all of these threats serious? Do you think any of them actually have merit, or is all of this bluster on the part of China?
Well, we see a lot of the war of the words, right? And it comes down to the action. So if she does visit and something happens while she's there, that's an act of war, and it's going to be an act of war with the United States involved, okay? But let's say put that to the side. Now, if something happens with, between China and Taiwan, Biden has said that we would back Taiwan militarily. The White House did walk that back, but like I said, that's what he said. Does that mean that we would go to war with China if they would invade Taiwan? Just to give you an idea, just about 4 weeks ago, the Chinese military fighter jets intercepted one of our MC-130 aircraft for special operations. That's actually one of the aircraft I flew. They came so close and dangerously close that they almost hit the aircraft. There's been 400 incursions into the Taiwan Air Defense Identification Zone. So China has been doing much aggressive actions with their fighter jets, both with American, Australian military, and incurring into Taiwan. So these are active actions and aggressive, not words. So China has been very, very negative in their approach to anybody that is facing them in the Pacific realm.
I certainly appreciate that context and perspective. Can we ask, we understand from you answering the first question that she probably should have just gone and we shouldn't have asked for permission. Given this is the situation we're in now, if she backs out now, that also doesn't look good, right?
That's absolutely correct. Again, I told you, shoot straight to the point without politics. Unfortunately, we do have the history of Afghanistan pullout. Was not good. We didn't have anybody step up for responsibility from the White House or any of the policymakers. We have the Ukraine situation, which we said we'd help them out, but it's been back and forth. Will we give them jets? Will we get that? Nothing solid to really help the Ukrainians. And then now we have the point of where, hey, if they did invade Taiwan, we would definitely defend them militarily. It was a very strong statement. Now it's been walked back. I always thought that, I hate to say it, that this government was going to be weak on their approach to defend against China, and our actions in other parts of the world have shown that we don't have a backbone. That makes me feel a little bit of a fear and anxiety of our approach. And so we need to be strong against China and definitely resolute in what we do.
All right, Major Glenn Ignacio, we appreciate you as always. Thank you so much.
Nice to see you. Take care of yourself. Thank you.
You too.